Hello, I'm Shoestring Jane. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about everything money saving, frugal and thrifty. And today I'm just going to do a bit of a random frugal vlog. Every week on my blog shoestringcottage.com I do a 5 frugal things post where it's self-explanatory, isn't it? I talk about 5 things I've done to save money during the previous week. So I thought I'd do something similar here. So here's a random assortment of 5 frugal things that I've done this week. I am reducing food waste and making some poultry stock. So there were 2 chicken carcasses in the freezer, so I've got those out. Just adding some peppercorns. I have got carrots, celery, bay leaves. In an ideal world I would have onions, but I don't eat onions. They do add a lot of flavour though, so obviously add a couple of onions chopped in half if you've got them. And I'm about to pour boiling water on top and leave that to boil and then simmer for, I don't know, a couple of hours. I would have done it in my slow cooker actually to save electricity, but I would like to make some soup today, so I'm just doing it in my pot, in my stock pot. I've added some of this hing powder. I think the proper name is asafoetida, and it's to replace onions. I get it in big bags from online. You can get it from Amazon and places like that. I'm trying not to buy from Amazon at the moment, but this lot did come from Amazon some time ago in a really big bag, and that lasts me for ages and costs about £6 or £7. That lasts a long time. So I've just added a couple of spoonfuls in with everything else, so that will make a nice stock. And as I say, I'm going to leave that for a couple of hours in my old stock pot, and then I'll drain it off and make some vegetable soup. Remember this charity shop, very long queen-like raincoat that I bought a month or so ago? Well, it's coming really handy this week. It's been very wet. Over ambitious again. I've just carried this a little way, but it's way too big. Just going for eating it. Come on, Ouch. Come on. I'm going to try. It's too big, hun. It's too big for you. Come on, let's go. It's horrible out here. Oh, no, it's going for it still. He's still going. Still going determinedly with his massive stick. Yuck, it's really horrible, the weather now. Oh my goodness, this is a horrible walk. My glasses are completely covered in rain. Luckily I've got my massive queen coat on, which covers pretty much all of me and is nice and warm. Oh, I'll go home for coffee, I think. Okay, so just back from collecting my order from Marks and Spencer's via the Too Good To Go app, and this is what I got for my £4. So I got, oh, excuse me, 2 croissants, which I'm going to need eating tomorrow. Same with this one. So this is a best ever prawn sandwich, which should have been £4.25. That's a lot, isn't it? Then it was reduced to £2.55, and then I got it as part of my £4 deal. The use by date is today, but I'll use that tomorrow. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind about things like that. These are perfectly good sprouts. first I've had this year. That'll be. And they've got used by date of today, but they're absolutely perfect. Got another week or two on those. Don't know how much they would have been. It doesn't actually say. It doesn't say that about the croissant either. This one, it doesn't expire until tomorrow. It's actually the 26th today when I'm filming this. So it does expire tomorrow at 8:54 apparently, but it's just a classic margarita. So that will go in the freezer. And then I got a little salad, Santini tomato salad, which looks nice. Again, the cucumber looks a bit sad. The rest of it looks fine. So it started out at £2.90. It's got a dressing in it as well. And then I got finally a little Sicilian lemon muffin, which looks really rather nice. And again, that'll be fine for a few days. It says, oh, best before the 28th, that one. So we've got a couple of days on that one. So that's really good. So that was £4, that lot. I'll have to have a look on their website and see what it would have cost. They say you get at least £12 of food. I think that's not bad. I'm glad I tried that. So I worked out how much my Too Good To Go haul from M&S would have cost me if I'd bought each item individually. The best as I could from the website, because it seems like different branches of M&S charge different amounts. So I think this was right. So the salad would have cost £2.90. The pizza would have cost £3. The sandwich would have cost £4.25, which I think is a lot for a sandwich, but it was prawns. The sprouts, about £2, because that was quite a small bag of sprouts. The lemon muffin, £2.20 just for one muffin. And each of the butter croissant would have been £2.10 each. So again, very expensive. But I suppose if you're going to buy a coffee, you might have got them as part of a deal rather than bought them individually. So that came to £18.55. So for my £4 spend, I got £18.55 worth of food, all of which I was happy to use. So it is a bit of a gamble. You don't know what you're going to get with Too Good To Go. You could get an awful lot of stuff if they've got that left at the end of the day. You might only get a small amount. They say it should be worth £12, whatever you get for your £4 spend. But if there's maybe 3 or 4 other people who've ordered the magic bags, maybe you get less stuff. I don't know how it works out. And some days they must have more left than others. So it's all a bit of a gamble. But I thought it was a bit of fun. I'd go and do it again. You don't necessarily get things that you can plan into your meal plan, although we did use the pizza and the salad for a meal. I had the sandwich for my lunch the next day. And the rest of the stuff was kind of snacky, I suppose. So but it was worth doing. I'd do it again. Anyway, so that's not a bad saving, is it? I'm just sorting out a wedding present for the wedding we're going to this week. So I got a second-hand wicker basket and lots of things that aren't second-hand but are consumable for them to use. And I'm going to put a little note in saying this is a wedding recovery kit. I've put some of my shredded paper in the bottom just to kind of keep things safe, and I'm going to put a ribbon over the top and maybe a scarf actually just to kind of cover things up. And I bought this really nice second-hand frame from the charity shop the other day, and I've put a little print in it which I've shown on another video. What's more precious than time? Ask the bee who we spend it with, said the other bee, which I think is really cute for a beekeeper. It's a beekeeper's wedding. So yeah, just got to sort all of that out and we'll be ready with that. This is the final present ready to go. I did actually end up wrapping it up in a scarf, which is just an old scarf that I had already, just to kind of finish it off and stop everything from falling out as well. And I didn't have any scarves big enough for the picture, so I've just wrapped it in recycled brown paper using the pink ribbon. I already had that, so I've been using that for a few presents recently. And then I needed a handbag, so I popped into the charity shop this morning during our dog walk. Actually, we actually passed a couple of charity shops, and there was this one for £3.99, which is perfect really. It's I probably would have liked to pay less, but you know, you can't really complain for £3.99. I used to really panic about what to wear and what to take for occasions like this, but I find I'm a bit calmer. So I'm wearing a dress I already owned. We've had it was bought new actually about 2 years ago, and I've worn it for a few occasions. And a pair of shoes that I got second hand, and also that wrap thing. You may have seen it in a previous video from a charity shop haul. I'll link it below. So I'll look like a kind of mad aristocrat. That's my look that I'm going for anyway. Okay, just to prove that my sourdough bread making isn't always successful. I think this time I put far too much mixture into steam and it was too wet. But I thought, oh, I'll just do it anyway. And look at the mess. I couldn't get it out of the... It stuck to this, which it shouldn't do. Usually this is just to kind of help it hold its shape and give it a bit of steam. And it got completely stuck, so I had to rip it out and then continue baking it. And now it's a bit destroyed. Perfectly edible. I will still eat that. Your sourdough bread is delicious, but not entirely successful. Look at the mess it's made of my cooker. Thank goodness I've got the one I made yesterday. So I'm going to have a bit of that toasted while that one cools down. I have to get some more on then. So today I have made oaty, apple and blackberry crumble. The fruit was all free, the blackberries were foraged and the apples were given to us. So it was just the cost of the crumble topping, which was sugar, oats, flour and margarine. So very cheap, delicious pudding, and much more successful than my bread baking efforts. Thanks for watching my 5 frugal things roundup. I'm sorry it was a bit short and sweet. I've got a lot on this week. It's been a bit frantic. But I'll do you a longer vlog next time. If you enjoyed this though, please don't forget to give me the thumbs up and subscribe as well. I really appreciate all the people that do subscribe, and the subscriber base is growing a bit actually, which is great. So thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to hit your notifications bell so you know next time I download a video. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.